This conference will now be recorded.
So, what we was discussing from yesterday? What is the topic we are discussing about? Hey, hi Mituku,
Transformers.
transformer part. Great. So, anyone practiced at least a basic part of a transformer? What I discussed yesterday? No response. So, no one
Yes,
practiced.
so you practice.
Yes, Sujit.
Raju.
Yes.
Okay. So, how to give a metadata? Understood? And how to write some transformation logic on the input metadata, or whether it is a real input or live input. You are able to write the transformation logic, basic, at least the basic transformation logic. Yes or no? Right?
Yes, yes.
Meanwhile,
But I tried,
hmm,
Sujit, but I tried CSV file. How to put the CSV file in the body?
in the body, in the output
Yeah,
body or input body.
input. We got the
In
postman. We give some sample
CSV file,
data.
yeah, CSV file will contains headers. We need to add that headers. If you have a schema, you can add that. Otherwise, you can create it on your own. Just click on CSV. There you will be getting a plus sign. Click on that columns.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, you have a metadata. Please try to upload that metadata. Raju, background noise, Raju. Maybe issue with your mic daily. Just check with your mic, Raju.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, now also again. Whenever you on that mic, some mic disturbance. So, apart from Raju, who and all practice? I think Suresh. Suresh, you practiced, I guess, right?
Yeah, Sujit.
I didn't get the last copy, please.
Yes, pardon me to go.
Video.
Raju, background noise. Again. Okay, now it's gone. Yeah, me to go. Tell me.
I need the copy of the last record, please.
Is it not uploaded?
Yeah, not uploaded to me.
Yesterday night, it was been lately
No.
uploaded. Just now I seen the video.
I have seen it,
It will
but I
take
have a
some time.
double copy of. Yeah.
No. It was up. It was uploaded yesterday only. Just refresh your drive. You can able to see that video.
No, Sujit, it
Sujit, I
came
have a double.
actually late to
I
me.
have double copy of the previous copies.
I didn't get you. Sorry again. Come again.
I got the
Previous
same
copies.
copy of. Yeah, the same copy of not yesterday's copy, but the other copies.
Yeah, Sujit, he's right. Actually, I also noticed that. Like yesterday, copy is the same the day before. I think they
Is it?
uploaded the same copy yesterday.
Yes, that is
Let
a
me check.
problem.
Yeah, that's a
Let me check.
duplicate from the first.
Let me check. I'm just checking that. Where is that? Second one, right?
Yeah, it is the same copy.
Let me check also. Yeah, the size is also same. It's, yeah, 158 MB, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it is talking about secure configurations behind the scenes. Okay. Sorry for that. Okay, I will update the team to upload a correct file. Yeah, just
Thank
give me
you.
a minute. Just give me a second. Right
Thank
now I
you.
will update. Otherwise, I will forget. Once, give me a
Thank
2
you.
minutes.
Okay.
So he's not picking the call. I will update him. Okay, I just kept a reminder. I will update him. Yeah. So you will be getting after completion of the sessions, both the videos you will get at a time by 11 o'clock. Okay, my time. Okay. Yeah, where we start? Yeah, I just what and all we learned in the data view expression yesterday session. Yes, quick, please. Why my metadata is not able to seen in the input part right now?
Data intelligence.
Pardon?
Need to add the JSON.
No, still it is resolving the metadata. At least I need to see the structure right. Event structure.
Yeah.
Once it got resolved, since I already added, it will automatically pick up. Right? Okay. What now we learned yesterday? Yes.
Transformation conversation from JSON to XML and Java.
JSON to Java, JSON to JSON, JSON to XML, and JSON to DW format. And we have seen
with the help of DW.
Yeah, and we have seen how to see the preview whenever you write a code, and what else? Yes, many. I mean, two more important points also we discussed.
From the Postman.
First, Postman, how to send a input, how to send a request. That is fine. That is at the end. Before that, I have shown two more important concepts as well.
Custom payload items.
One person, please. Either Suresh or Ravi.
How to custom the output wise, right? How do we write custom properties to say when we're presenting back to the payload?
Okay, how to write your own format?
Yeah.
That means custom format based on the incoming format, right?
Yep.
Okay. Apart from that, two more important concepts.
How to access payload JSON object and arrays.
Okay. See here, still first time when I opened that, it is resolving the metadata. It is continuously, right? When I went back to some other component and came back to the transformer again, immediately it fetched the data. So it will whenever it's kind of a refresh option. Okay, when you go back to some other component and you come back, it's kind of a refresh. Refresh means it will reload the transformer. That means any component for that matters metadata of that particular component. So immediately it will be I got it. And I'm expecting the answer. Two more important concepts I discussed.
And in creating the variable in data wave.
Exactly. How to create what type of variable it is? Is it a local variable?
It's a global variable.
It's a global variable. You need to specify. So how to create a global variables by using a data view expression language? How? What is the step? We need to exercise that particular logic, whatever you are writing in a variable. I need to exercise it to some file so that I can access what is the scope of that variable? Global. Scope means what? Scope is global. Global means what? At a project level, right? Wherever the event propagates, along with that event, the variable, whatever we created, that will also be propagated, right? Next. So yesterday I have given very basic transformation, right? How many products I have here in a JSON file? Yesterday, one product, right? Now I am thinking to give some array of products. That means array of these JSON objects, right? So how to do it? For that, I have created one more project, transformation complex start 02 transformation complex start project. Where is this? MUELSOFT. Where is this transformation complex start project? Okay. Normally, in any other language, how to iterate over an array?
Just in a loop.
Pardon? It's a,
In
that's
a
what,
loop,
how to loop it. How to loop it? By using what?
either for each,
Okay.
For loop, while.
while
Iteration.
is the
While
yes,
loop. Okay. Iteration. Right.
yes.
So here we are going to see how to iterate over an array, because I'm going to give what I'm going to give this complex JSON. Let me show you look on a JSON, complex JSON here. Let me expand it. So are you able to observe here? Is it an array? Yes, it's an array, right? Array contains what normally? Yes, quickly. Small questions I'm asking. Array contains what?
List of items.
Items, elements.
Collection.
Can I call that as an elements? List of elements.
Yeah.
Basically, array of elements. We can call it as, right. So in a what type of element it is?
Object.
Object, right? What type of object it is? It's a JSON
JSON.
object, right? Now here I have an element, right? How many elements I have total? How many product details I have? Product objects here total? 6 product objects, right? Now I want to give this JSON as an input to the transformer. So once you import this transformers complex start project, in that XML file you can see one get conversion rate flow. Okay, as of now ignore about this flow. Where we stopped in the last project, I will start from there itself. It's an empty transformer, and we have a listener which is listening on a 8081 port with a /transform, right? This is the request. So in order to listen for the request, I have a listener, right? Next, I have a transformer. What is the input for this transformer? Quickly. It's an event. In that event, right now I want to give what this products JSON as an metadata. How to give a metadata? Can you please tell me? Please guide me that.
Define metadata.
Okay, 1 second. Yeah, not a add file.
Add.
Just give the name, any name for that.
Create
Okay.
that. And search for that file.
1 second, it is loading here.
JSON
file. I have an example in my build path, so automatically it will take you to that build path. Main resources. See why I'm giving all this? For a sample
it's
data
inside
to write a preview. How many objects I have? Is it not an array of objects? You can see payload. Right now the payload is what? Array of objects. If you want to see, right click on that edit sample data. Okay, now I need to work on this. So if you click on a preview, what is a preview? Immediately, according to this,
Empty.
empty what? Empty what? What is that?
Java.
Two curly braces
Data wave
represents what?
data wave.
No. Two curly braces represents what?
Empty
Java.
Object.
Of course, it's an object, right? Empty object. Internally, you choose what to create an object? Linked hash map, right? So there is no preview yet to be shown. So today my system is a little bit slow in order to pick the data. Okay, so now we can see as an object linked hash map is using. If I convert to square bracket, array list, it is using an array list. Okay, I am creating externally one array, right? So if I write a payload inside that array, what you can observe, what you can expect as an output. Yes, let me convert into JSON, which is a easily readable format. Now what we observed on the right side?
Array of objects.
No, only array of objects. Is it not? Array inside an array?
It's a multi-dimensional array.
Okay, payload is nothing but an array. Agree now? Whatever I have written the payload, incoming payload, is it an array? Yes. Okay. In data view expression language, there are some functions which accept the array only as an input, first argument, right? So my first argument is what here? That means what is the input here? It's a payload. Sorry, that payload is what? Array. Right? Now I want to iterate over this array. Okay, iteration means I want to loop over this array, and when the control is in the current element, that means if the control is in the first element, I want to fetch the product ID of a first element, and when the control in second element, it will, that is the current element for that at that point of time. At that current element time, I want to fetch the product ID. Like that, when the control is looping over each and every product, each and every element in an array, I want to fetch the current element value. So what is the function we can use in data view in order to iterate over this array? Okay, simply if I write a payload here, what happens? I'm getting as this JSON to JSON, array to array. Now I want to iterate over this array. See, normally how you will write a function? How you will write a function or a method? What is the syntax to write a function or a method?
I is equal to 0 less than.
Pardon? That is a loop. You are talking
That's
about
a
a loop.
Okay.
Method name, method name, which will take some input arguments and will execute some block of a code based on the input arguments. Yes or no? This is the syntax to write a method or a function also, which will take some input arguments and will execute some data. This is the syntax, right? In data view, we can write the function in other words, arg0, arg1. Okay, assume that I have two arguments. So how can I write this function now? The first argument can be right on the right side of the function name. So assume that this is a function 1, arg0 is the one, first argument. Arg0 function name and second argument or a block of a code, what you can expect, right? So this is also a syntax we can write in a data view. That means the first argument can be right on the right side of a function. Okay. Now I am passing this payload as a first argument to which function? In order to iterate, we can use one function that is called map is a function. Now you can see if map is taking the first argument as a payload, what is the payload here? Payload is an array. Is it an array? Right? Now it will iterate over this array. Function is map is a predefined function which contains some iteration logic. What is the return type of this map function?
Array.
Array, right? And you can see what you are able to understand from this line. Or else, can you please read this line and tell me what that map will do? Iterates over items in an array, that means elements in an array, and outputs the result into a new array. That's what you are able to see on output side. That's what you are able to see on the output side. What? How many empty objects you are able to see in that new array? Yes. How many?
6.
6, right? That means what? How many times it is iterating? How many? While iterating, how many objects it is reading here?
6 objects.
6 objects, right? That's why 6 empty. So if you want to fetch a product ID, assume if you want to fetch a product ID, while iterating, the current element represented by dollar here in a data view, it will be represented by dollar. So I want to take that product ID into PID. So how to write it? Yeah, current element will be represented by dollar dot product ID. Now you can see it fetched the product ID value and I saved it into PID, right? So comma, I want to get an offer price. Can you please guide me how to do it?
Dollar dot.
Dollar dot
Offer.
Offer dot offer price.
Offer price.
I will take few elements here. See, am I not creating my own format and my own object, customized object here? Yeah. Customized array or customized object here in my own format from the incoming payload. Yes.
Yes.
Are you able to follow me, guys? Or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Brand name, right? Images. Dollar dot image
Dot.
right? If you want to access the first element of an array, I mean, in that array, is it not an array? Images. If you want to access the first element, you know, and by using a index value. Got it? Now, whatever I have written in the body, is it not an expression, data view expression, which gives some output? Is it not an expression which gives this output? If you feel that this is a big one, remove these images. I'll go with the short one. Yeah. Is it not an expression, data view expression, which gives this output? If you want to rewrite, or if you want to apply one more function on the data which I got, so you want to rewrite this function again and again? Not required, no? What I can do as a developer, what you will think if there is a rewritable code? We will think as a reusability. How we can reuse that? Instead of writing a 10 lines or 20 lines expression, why can't we store that in a variable again? Why can't we use that variable? Yes. So
Yes.
previously we have seen global variables. Now I want to store this in a local variable, which is useful at a transformer level. How to create a local variable? First, we need to declare in the declaration part. So click on enter. How to declare any variable in data view? What is a keyword? Where is a keyword to declare any variable? I will write as a products is the variable name, and I will assign this entire expression to this products. I will simply use that variable in my body. So am I getting any change? Am I getting any error? If I add one more, what should I add here? I will add images only. $. Images. Am I getting the output? So am I able to use the products? That means entire expression here. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. This next 10 minutes, what I'm going to speak is very important. It is little bit tricky to understand. Please concentrate. So how to declare any variable here? What is the keyword? Just now I told.
Where?
I'm giving some variable name as object1. Okay, and I'm assigning some object to that object1. So how to create any object in data view? What is syntax? Yes.
Curly brace. Curly brace.
Yes. Two curly braces. So in that object we have a key value pairs. Agree? I'm just writing one key and a value. So comma, one more element. So 2. I have created one object and I assign that object to the object1 variable. Okay. Next, I'm creating one more object. Sorry, one more variable with the name object2. This time I want to create an array. In that array, it could be any type, a string type or number type. It could be an object type also. Yes or no? Right?
Yes.
So let me create one more object. One. Why I'm doing all these things, you will understand in short while. 2. This is one object. How to separate the elements in an array? By comma. I am writing one more object here. I can copy it, but instead of copying, typing is a little bit easy in this short form. Correct. So what you observe here, I created one object and I assigned to object1 variable. I created an array. In that array, I have elements as an objects, right? That is an object2. Now, if I want to use this, if I use this object1, what it will be displayed in the output side? If I write only object1, if I'm using that object1, whatever the value I assigned to that object1 is getting displayed. If I write object2, whatever the value I assigned, that means array, it will be listed here. Okay. Now, the point is, I want to create a new object. What is the constructor of an object? Curly braces, right? So I want to create a new object by using an existing object or existing array. So what I can do? Can I simply write object1 inside that new object? it will throw some syntax error. Why? What is that issue? Invalid input. The syntax is wrong. What it is asking me to? If you want to create a new object by using an existing object, we need to wrap up that existing object into a sum. What is this parenthesis called? Yesterday I discussed. What is that called?
Method.
Evaluation parenthesis.
Evaluation parenthesis.
It is evaluating. It is flattening the values present inside that object, and it is given in the output. So do you think that from where these curly braces are shown in the output side? From the object one or from the body part?
The body part.
Body part? Then what is the difference between this output and the earlier output? Is there any difference?
No.
No, right? But what is that? If I write simply object one, it is showing the assigned value. If I write this syntax, it is evaluating the input, the arguments, and that means what are the values present in that, it is getting extracted and it is creating as a new object. Okay, if you want to feel the difference, if I use object 2 instead of object 1, what it will be displayed?
Array of objects.
Array.
No array, it's not an array. That's what I'm telling. If you want to create a new object by using an existing array or existing object, this is the way. You need to wrap up that in a parenthesis, evaluation parenthesis. Evaluation means what? It is evaluating. That means it is extracting the key value pairs present in that array and it is throwing here. See, am I not creating my own object here by using these two values? Yes. Object 2, is it an array? First of all, is it an array? Object 2, that means variable object 2, is it an array?
It is an array.
Right?
Yeah.
It is an array. In that array, what I have? In that array, I have an objects.
Two elements.
Now, if you see the payload is an array. Agree? In that array, the first element is what? Object. Here also, it's an array. The first element is object. Second element in a payload is object. Here also object. So why I told this object 1, object 2 here? If I simply write instead of object 2, if I simply write products, this products is it giving an array? What is the return type of this products?
Array.
Yeah.
Array.
Array. From where I'm getting that? From the map. Right? So this entire expression is evaluating to array. That array assigned to products. So if I use that products here, what I am getting here? I will remove the images again. If you feel, while seeing that, if you feel uncomfortable. So you can see here, what it is doing, it is extracting the key value pairs present in that products object. See, simply if I write products, just see the difference. In an array, I have a different objects. Now I am writing, I am going to create a new object by using an existing array. Existing array. So am I getting the values here? Flattening the values? Yes. Right. Now let me convert back this to first. Let me convert back to this XML. So if I convert this into XML, will I get the same output? Let's see. Why? What is the reason? What is the issue?
Root element is missing.
Root tag is missing.
Root tag is missing, right? Where I need to write a root tag?
Outside this custom object which we are creating.
Before where?
Before? Here? Where? Someone told answer already.
The custom object before the parent. So, yeah.
Exactly. Perfect. Right. Now my next requirement is, see on the right side we can see the products is a parent type for all the product details, right? Now how many product details you are able to see in this products XML? 6 products details, right? Yes sir. 6 product details or less? 6 products, right? You are able to
6
see
only.
product ID 6. That means 6 product details you are able to see, right? But I want to separate first product details under a product tag, second product details under a product tag. Basically, I want to group all the product details under a product tag. See, first 3 items are related to first product. I want to group these 3 line items under a product tag. Similarly, for all 6 products, what I can do, where I need to write a product tag. Think. Yes. No. Understood my query first of all? Yes. Understood the query?
Yes.
I want to group this product, 3 line items of a particular product. I want to group under a product tag. Simple.
Can we get the first from that curly braces and product? Oh, sorry, the bracket and the product, and then first element.
See, think in this perspective. When I want to add that product tag for each and every product details. So when I am getting the product details while iteration. Simply if I write a product tag, automatically it will be applied to all the 3 line items. That where I need to write the product tag.
Can we do it in the payload map?
Exactly.
Payload map.
Because yes, map is the function where we can iterate. While iterating on that payload, I want to add a product tag, okay, root tag, and that product tag I want to add this line items. Now I got this. Understood now?
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Next, one more requirement. On the right side we have a products. Okay. Products is an XML. Product is a child tag for each and every product. Right. Now I want every product is having some brand name. HP, Apple, IBM, Motorola, Samsung, and all. Right. Now I want to filter the product based on a brand name. Assume that from my postman I'm getting some request like this. Product name equal to HP. Based on this, let me know how to get value dynamically. That means the product details dynamically without changing the code whenever we give a request. Okay, if you are getting confused with the products, I will change the variable name with the my products. Here also my products. Okay. Yeah, tell me now.
Yeah, in B name we have to define it from attributes.
Where here?
Yeah.
No. Once I get all the details, on top of these details, I want to filter, not on the original payload.
Okay.
Okay, let me tell. My products is giving this details, correct? On top of these details, I want to use a function. What type of function I can use in order to filter? In database, what is the function we use?
Where? Where class?
Where class. We will write a where class.
Where condition.
Similarly, there is a predefined function called filter. Filter what? What I need to filter?
Brand name.
While it is iterating, when I'm in a current element, I want to filter on product is a tag. Product is a tag, right? So it is giving the product. So product, under the product, brand name equal to, why I'm not getting the output? I think HP is a capital. So am I getting the preview? Output only HP products, but I should not hard for the value. What I can do? I need
Can we
to
not use
extract
the attribute directly here? Attribute
attributes.
dot query param and
Query
name,
name. Product name.
product name.
But I'm not able to see the preview. I want to see the preview. While developing, I want to see the preview. What I can do? Okay, forget about this case. When I'm getting a payload, I don't have a payload, but I want to see the preview. What I have done?
And define a
I have
sample.
define the sample data. Why can't I define a sample data for attributes as well? Can we do it?
Yeah. Yes.
We have done for payload. Why can't I do for attributes? Simple. Right click on that, edit sample data. So it will take you to that file, DWL file, HTTP request attributes. So what type of attributes here we are going to do?
Query params.
Query params. First of all, attributes are key value pairs. So what is the key?
Query params.
Query params is the key. And what is the value? Again, in query params, there is a key value. What is the key now? Product name.
Product name.
What is the value? HP.
HP.
Why am I not getting the preview?
Capital P.
P is cap.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, capital P, HP, right? So now see, remember this point again. I'm going to talk about this point again in a M unit. Okay, when I'm discussing about M unit. Okay, at that point of don't be blank. Please understand this. How to give a attributes as well. So is it an expression which gives some logic, right? So if you want to rewrite this expression in going forward, if you want to rewrite this expression, what I can do? Can I take that into some variable?
Yes.
What type of variable I can create? What is the name? Always the name will be meaningful name. What I'm doing here?
Product filter.
Filtered products. Can I use the filtered products as the variable name?
Yes.
I will assign that. So if I want to use that, simply use filtered products in this body. FIL control space. Automatically once you declare there, automatically it will suggest you. So am I able to use the filter products now? Right? Don't get confused here. I am assigning, and this is an equal, logical equals. There is a difference between a single equal and double equals to. Meaning, I got a question in the previous batch. That is the reason I'm telling. Maybe that is a basic one, but don't get confused out there. So let me go back to the my products, which will give all the product details, so that I can write some other my products, which will give all the product details. Okay. Next requirement. Okay, here I have an offer price: 1,000, 3,000, 2,000, 4,000, 1,000, 5,000. Right? Now I want to sort this products based on the offer price. What I can do? I want to sort based on the payload. That means whatever we have as a first argument. See, filter is a function which is taking the first argument as an what type? What is the first argument type here?
Array.
Array. My products. Is it not an array?
Yes.
Yes, right? Right? So like that, there are few functions which takes only first argument as an array, right? Okay. Now what is the function I can use here in order to sort?
Filter.
Oh, just now we used the filter to filter the products, right? To sort. I'm asking about a sort. Order by? Yes or no? Let me know. What is the expression I need to write? Just give me a minute. Yeah, what is the expression I need to write? Order by what?
Dollar products dot
Dollar dot?
products dot offer price.
Offer price. Are you able to see? Is it in ascending order or descending order? By default, it will come in a ascending order. How to get in descending order? Yes, how to get in a descending order? Very simple. Just keep the minus in front of this expression. Now you are able to see, is it in ascending or descending order?
I about to say descending.
Descending, right? Let me go back to the my products. Okay. See, here every product is having some offer price, right? Now my requirement is like this. Whenever my client is passing some country name as US, I want that country currency value to be multiplied with this offer price, right? If he is passing UK, I want that country currency value to be multiplied with the offer price for a product. Okay. Dynamically, how we will get that we will discuss in tomorrow session. Right now, let me hard code that value by declaring some variable. I will write as first I will declare a variable called conversion rate. Conversion rate. I am assigning some value as 70. Okay. Now, how to multiply with this? Where I am getting from? Where I am getting this offer price? In this expression? Yes. So, what is the operator I can use in order to multiply with the conversion rate? Yes. Already I declared a variable. Conversion rate. CON control space automatically once you declare automatically show you conversion rate. So is it multiplied? If you hardcode the value, I will tell you how to get dynamically. But first, once you hardcode the value, I introduce the one multiplication operator here in order to multiply with that, right? Okay. Till now you have seen how to define a variable, local variable, global variable, and all, right? And you have seen the predefined functions like filter, order by, map, right? Now, if you want to create your own function, customized function, how can you create it? Yes, how can you create it? There is a keyword called FUN. FUN is a keyword, right? Let me declare a, see, order of execution is very important in a functional programming. So whenever I'm using a conversion rate, okay, that variable should already initialize. It should be already initialized when this control come here, right? It should get instantiated there itself, right? So we cannot write this conversion rate after this my product because I'm using already the conversion rate here itself. Okay, order of execution is important. Let me create one function. How to create a function? So dynamically, I want to get this offer price. I don't want to write this expression here. I want to create one function. For that function, I should call in this offer price. What to do? What to do? How to create a function? First of all, there are two types of functions. What are those? Two types of functions.
Static,
What are the
non-static.
two types? Huh?
Static, non-static.
Those are the methods. Static method, non-static method. Always we can create only named function. Can we create an anonymous function or not? Anonymous function. Heard about anonymous function? No? Yes? Anonymous function. No one. Okay, let me go back to the basic part. See, if you want to see the predefined function map, what it is written, how it is written, just click on a control and hover the mouse onto the map function, click on that. It will take you to the module. Which module it is present under? Core module in data view language, right? So it is a function. You can see fun is a keyword in data view 2.0. In data view 1.0, function. In a certification, you may get a question and they may give answers for, and out of 4 options, they may give 2 options with a function. Straight away, you can ignore 2 answers from that because fun is a right keyword to declare any function in a data view 2. Okay. Now, fun is a keyword and map is a function which is taking the first argument type is what?
Array.
And second argument is type of what?
Number.
I selected something. What you identified from the selected part?
Iterator.
From the Java background, they might have understood about this point already. Yes.
That is iteration.
The iteration.
No. Where it is iteration? From where you are able to identify it is iteration? How many of you are aware of lambda expression? In Java 1.8, they introduced that lambda expressions. I think Srikanth, you're from Java background.
No, I have not used it.
Not used, but you are you aware of that? They introduced that lambda expressions in 1.8. They have introduced the functional programming in an object oriented, right? So, are you able to see what type of function it is? Is it not a function? A function without any name.
Anonymous function.
Anonymous function. Whenever you are using anonymous function, you need to use this arrow mark. That is nothing but your lambda expression. So once these are the 2 arguments for that function, and it is returning what? R. What is that R? It's an array. What is the return type? It's an array. So there are 2 types of functions. One is named function and one is anonymous function. So do you want me to continue today or else shall we discuss tomorrow? It's up to you. Take a call. We have 5 to 6 minutes left. You want me to continue today or? Yes, quickly. We don't have that much time to discuss to decide. Yeah.
Tomorrow would be fine.
Yeah, we can continue tomorrow. Let us practice this one.
Yeah, so much today.
That I know. People will get over heated by this expressions and all. So that's the reason.